Aloha my kako, you guys. Ore koino. Today is Tuesday, March 10th, 2026. Yes, March 10th, 2026. Your transformation or your transition Tuesday or your motivational quote for this Tuesday on March 10th, 2026 is I trust my decision making. So every day we are faced with choices. We are faced with decision making. We are faced with obstacles. We are faced with things that can affect us in every way, good, bad, ugly, um good or bad, you know. But we have to trust our own decision making that we make for ourselves. Yes, when we're younger we have to trust our parents or our parent or whoever raises us, but when we are old enough to make our own decisions, like where we want to work, what we want to do after high school, go to college, go to trade school, go in the military, whatever it is. But once you reach the age that you feel comfortable with your own decision making, even though there's never a good or not a good, a right or wrong answer, because it's always good to ask people or family members, for advice. But at one point in your life, you have to trust your own decision making. And that's why I'm saying what I'm saying today. I trust my own decision making. Not all the time I do, because sometimes I always ask, family members for help or advice. But when it comes to other certain stuff, I trust my own decision making because I came from a point where I never wanted to make the, right decision. I never wanted to do this. I never wanted to do that. I just wanted nothing to do with anything. I wanted to do things the wrong way, the bad way, the horrible way. But as I've grown, as I've gotten older, as I've aged year by year since a certain dark part of my life, especially if you know me, I realize I have to make better decision makings and trust my own instincts. I have to trust my own decision making on what I'm doing for my life, and ever since then, it hasn't been easy. It never will. But I had to learn how to trust my own self, what I want for myself. Where do I see myself next month, next week? Where do I see myself in the next 2 more years of my life? And I always realize that as long as I have God, as long as I have my family and people who I trust in my circle, I can never go no wrong. I can never do no wrong unless I just only think for myself. But I don't only think for myself. I think for myself, my family members, my friends, my loved ones, those who care about me. I care about what they would think or what they would feel. So that's why I preaching what I'm preaching about trusting your own decision making. But just know, just because you're 18, just because you are one young adult, that doesn't mean you can only feel like that, you can do whatever the F you want. It's not a bad thing to ask people, friends, family, loved ones for help or advice. No matter how old you get, it's never a bad thing or a bad idea to ask them. Just like I said, at some point in your life, you will have to learn to trust yourself and your own decision making. Hence why I'm saying what I'm saying today on this Tuesday, March 10th, 2026. Other than that, you guys, my Hawaii people, let's stay safe with this storm that's coming. Let's pray, let's get ready, let's prepare, and do what we gotta do. To everybody I know out there that's in Hawaii, who has ties, who has ohana in Hawaii, stay safe, be safe, drive safely, drive carefully. Pray that this all goes away, blows away fast, goes away, does what it has to do, and leave Hawaii and go somewhere else, or just stays far away. And just know, everybody I know, whether you get people in Ni'ihau, o Kauai, Oahu, Maui, Molokai, Lanai, and Hawaii Island, I'm praying for all you guys for be safe, okay? But this is Brother Ray from Maui signing out. Aloha no. Chihu.